Boston accent.
Boston accent. Okay.
Dude, any job you can do in your pajamas is not difficult. What was that thing she just took out of her pocket?
Hanko, please.
Hello. I'm learning English from American comedies. What kind of video are we watching today?
We're gonna watch a video by Bill Burr.
Bill Burr.
Yeah, so he is a stand-up comedian from America. He will be talking about motherhood today.
Motherhood?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're a mom, so
Okay.
I figured this would be this would be a good video for you to see.
Is it too mean to women?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah. So this won't be a reaction from me. I've seen this before, but I feel like this will be a good one. So you're gonna hear the Boston accent.
Boston accent. Okay.
So Bill Burr is from Boston, so his accent might be a little
Different.
for you to listen
Okay.
to. So maybe it'll be good for you to try and pick up on. Okay.
All right.
All right. Let's get started.
How are you? Fantastic. The other day I got in an argument with my girlfriend, right? She likes watching the Oprah Winfrey Show, and I love to watch her watch the Oprah Show. And then I wait for Oprah to say something that I don't agree with, and then I take it out on my girlfriend because I'm an...
So Oprah Winfrey is a TV show in the United States of America. Well, she's a TV host personality, I should say, and she got her own show called Oprah.
Okay.
And that Oprah show was, I mean, in terms of American daytime TV,
Okay. That's
America,
most
Oprah
famous.
was the most. Like, I mean, she just was crushing the numbers.
All right. So he's trying to be against Oprah.
Yeah, exactly.
he's
And
an-
he just, yeah, exactly.
Got it.
Oprah brings out this guest. She gives her this huge intro. She's been on this, she's been on that, and she does the most difficult job on the planet. She's the mother. So immediately I look at my girlfriend. I'm like, really? Being a mom is the most difficult job on the planet? How many mothers died on ice road truckers last season?
Ice for truckers.
Right. Okay. So these are going to be references, right? So there's going to be a lot of references to things that you may not necessarily understand. So
Oh, okay.
Oprah Winfrey is a TV show.
Uh-huh.
Ice Road Truckers is also a TV show. But it's a TV show about a real job. And these guys
Okay.
drive essentially like wood, logs, right? Like, so there's like tree cutting in Alaska, and there's a road in Alaska that is basically just an ice bridge. It's not even like an actual road, technically. So it's mostly ice, and so when they say ice road truckers, they mean that legitimately. It's a dangerous job because they have 18-wheelers or big trucks hauling really heavy loads of lumber
Right.
across this bridge, and at any moment, like, they could crash and die.
Okay,
Right?
so he's comparing like manly man stuff compared to housewife.
Right,
Okay.
exactly. Like, is it
And then like those
basically-
these guys are laughing.
right? Well, because think about it. It's like, how many mothers died on ice road truckers last year? That's what he's trying to say. Like, essentially, like, how many ice road truckers people died versus how many moms doing a mom's job died.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any moms get washed overboard on Deadliest Catch?
Okay, another one. That's another. So, Deadliest Catch is a TV show about fishing in the Alaskan Gulf, basically looking for like crab and I think like tuna, or like the big fishermen kind of thing, right? And obviously, with all the equipment that goes on a boat and the boat going back and forth, it's extremely dangerous. These people get hurt and injured and die
Right,
all the
right.
time, right? So he's just basically listing
This thing, the
deadly-
hard thing,
deadly jobs,
compared
right?
to mother's housewife job.
right, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but what would you rather have as a job? You want to scoop scallops off the bottom of the ocean, catching that lobster trap to the back of your head? Or do you want to hang in the sunshine with a couple of rugrats? You'd send them to bed anytime you want and some trumped up charges because you want to have a drink and watch The Price is Right? I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it is the most difficult job. I mean, I thought roofing in the middle of July as a redhead, I thought that was a difficult job. I really...
Redhead. So you see, Bill Burr has red hair,
Uh-huh.
right? And-
Oh, actual hair color?
Right.
Oh.
But what he's saying is redheads tend to be pale,
Uh-huh.
right? So the term for this type of person who has like red or like kind of red or orange hair is called a ginger.
Ginger.
Yeah, and
Like the root ginger?
but like the root ginger, but
Okay.
but the color itself is the part that they're talking about, right? So the interesting thing though is about these, they tend to be like much fairer complexion, so they get sunburned very easily. And so what he was saying was roofing in July, when it's the hottest outside, when the sun is going to burn you the most. He's like, I thought that was pretty hard, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe being a mother is harder than roofing in the middle of July as a redhead. Yeah.
I did. I thought it was difficult. But evidently these mothers, they're bending over at the waist, putting DVDs into DVD players, going to war pinned down by a sniper. What a joke! You ever burp a baby and forget to put that towel up there? There's another shirt you gotta wash. Oh, lift with your knees and put it in that machine that does it for you. Dude, any job you can do in your pajamas is not difficult. I'm sure it's... Yeah, to hell with these mothers. Watching cartoons, taking naps. Look, I'm messing around, but you know, come on. I know it's a difficult job, but the most difficult job on the whole planet. Remember when Saddam lit the oil fields on fire and those poor bastards had to go put them out? 4,000 degrees, walking in with your little asbestos shield, just walking into flames. You want to do that or watch Bob the Builder again? I mean, be honest with yourself.
I know Bob the Builder.
Yeah.
Famous anime
Yeah.
that kids watch.
I had lunch the other day. I'm a big-time conspiracy theorist. I drive my girlfriend nuts. You know, I think they're about ready to microchip all of us. Yeah, they got this commercial down in the States, you know. You got that commercial up here for Duracell batteries? They're selling batteries, and the commercial is some woman can't find her kid in the park. That's how they're selling batteries. The hell kind of way is that to sell batteries? Do you remember the old commercials? They just show some guy in a rainstorm, has a flat, pulls out a flashlight. Oh, thank God he had Duracell. You can see how wet I'm getting. That was it. Now they're showing this woman she can't find her kid.
I didn't catch the accent at all, that part.
Okay.
Can I go back?
Yeah. Let's go back. Yeah.
Pulls out a flashlight. Oh, thank God he had Duracell.
What did
See
he
how
say?
wet I'm-
he said some guys in a rainstorm. He pulls out a flashlight and he goes, "Oh, thank God he's got Duracell."
A Duracell.
Duracell, the name of the brand name of the battery. Yeah.
Getting. That was it. Now they're showing this woman she can't find her kid in the park. She's sitting there going, Kevin? Kevin?
Kevin, can you hand me
That turned to panic in an instant. And everything depended on a brick house child locator.
Kevin? Kevin?
And packed inside every locator is the only battery Brick House trusts, Duracell. So even if you hope you'll never have to use it, it still has to work. Duracell.
Has anybody seen Kevin? Sitting there freaking out, then she pulls out this little device, and there comes Kevin running out of the woods. And they're like, Duracell batteries. It's like, dude, the hell with the batteries? What was that thing she just took out of her pocket? How did Kevin know to come out of the woods? He didn't have an antenna. His sneakers weren't glowing. What the hell is in Kevin that's connected to that device?
Right.
Don't you show me that like that's normal. Oh, yeah, robot kid. Yeah, me. You guys were awesome. Thank you so much.
Okay. All right. So,
So,
what'd you think? Okay. It was his accent very hard to hear?
Catch. Sometimes when he acts like, different character.
Right.
Like old guy, I didn't catch it.
Right.
He just mumbles, so that part it was hard to hear. And of course the culture, like I don't share the culture with him, so I didn't know a lot of stuff. Like it's pretty old, so this joke works, but I'm too afraid of do this joke in present time when the woman's right is like really valued nowadays.
Yeah, I feel like that's exactly why this clip was so popular. Was because there was a bunch of pushback against the opposite, right? Like it was like it seemed like the trend was going towards everybody just accepting that it's wrong to talk about women. Everyone's kind of like accepting that. And then I think that's what made this kind of stuff popular, is because he was pushing, it seemed like he was pushing back against that almost, right? Not, I don't know if he was doing it on purpose or not, but I think that's what everybody was kind of taking it as, like, oh, this is some crazy content about women that, you know, you're not supposed to say, right? And that's usually like what people tend to gravitate towards things that they're not supposed to do, right? Like if I'm not supposed to like something, that makes me like it even more, right? Yeah.
I don't know. He's like honest, really being honest.
So
that I don't see on TV shows, which it has a lot of like sponsors and stuff.
Right.
So I enjoyed that.
Well, see, yeah. So the thing about it is, though, so in comedy, in stand-up comedy, generally what you're attempting to do, I mean, and that's like, it's not like it's always guaranteed, but in general, what you're attempting to do is to say the craziest thing possible. Because, again, people tend to gravitate towards things that are like wrong to say.
Right? Oh my God, you say
so,
that kind of
So
thing.
I don't even know if that's Bill Burr's honest feelings, and I think that people do that too often with stand-up comedies. They try to make whatever the guy is saying his actual thoughts on something, or the girl or whatever, right? But girl or guy, but they try to make their thoughts on stage somehow like their honest opinion about things, but that's just not the case. The point of comedy is to say the craziest thing possible. If I just say the most craziest thing possible in this moment, that's going to garner me a much bigger reaction and laugh than if I was to just say, you know, the politically correct thing to say.
Right.
If I was to say that, then it's not that funny. It's gonna fall very flat, right? It's wild. It's way more wild to say something that is completely against what you're supposed to say, right? And the further you can go on that tends to be the funniest. But of course, you can always go too far, and then then you can get in big trouble. Yeah. And it's hard. I guess it's hard for a comedian to know where that line is, for sure. I'd imagine that's probably a tough part of their job.
Yeah. But, you know, at the same time, it's sad that society is killing those kind of jokes.
For sure.
You know,
yeah.
You have to be like likable from everybody, and
right.
You know, but I want these men like exist forever.
so me too. Yeah, me too.
I want
really
people
to say crazy
want
stuff,
him to run the country or anything like that. But
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need him around, man, because to be able to say the wildest thing possible and set it up in a way that it's extremely funny is massively important, for sure.
Okay, I enjoyed that.
Me too. Yeah, me too. I'm glad you liked it. I really am glad you liked it, because again, you were worried that it's going to be like mean to women or something. Yeah. Exactly. But without the idea of motherhood being the hardest job, it's not gonna work the same, right? Yeah. It's not gonna work, because I don't think anyone would disagree that being a mother is hard.
Right.
yeah, for sure. Right. All right, great. Yeah. Well, that's it. Please let us know in the comments below if you like this video. Give us a thumbs up. If
any recommendation for
if you have any other if you have any other recommendations for anybody else to watch, any music you would like Riyo to react to, then let us know. All right. Thank you so much. Bye everybody.